Oh. Okay. We did it, I guess. What's going on, guys? If you want to support our content and pick up this month's amazing Patreon rewards, you can do so at patreon.com/itresolves. If you're interested in custom playmats and sleeves, visit YourPlaymat.com and use code ItResolves10YP for 10% off your entire purchase. What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another standard gameplay video. I hope you guys are doing well on this fine Friday. If you are not already, I just want to remind you, please subscribe to the channel. It would really mean a lot to us. Any and all support is greatly appreciated. If you really enjoy the video, please leave a like as well. Just a quick heads up, if you are subscribed to the channel, you're automatically entered to win a free Crimson Vow bundle on November 24th. Now, there are also 4 other platforms you can enter on if you follow, join on those platforms. All linked down below: Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, and Discord. You have the best possible chance to win. So just want to encourage you to please check out all those platforms. Feel free to follow us on any one that you can. And again, we'd greatly appreciate it. But let's talk about today's deck. This one is another one actually by MTG Malone. So again, don't want to claim that I built this deck, but it's a very interesting one. It's a discard Lier deck with Tergrid as well. So the idea is essentially we want to make our opponent discard a bunch of cards. Now, if we can do that with Tergrid out, we actually get those cards in return, which is fantastic. But what makes that even better is doubling up on all those spells with Lier. So anytime we make an opponent discard a card, our card that made them discard a card goes to the graveyard. Theoretically, we can play it again with Lier. Now, obviously, that's asking a good bit, but that is very much possible. We've got quite a number of, interesting cards here that kind of help with that. Of course, we have Duress. We also have No Way Out. We can also just, play the Lantern side of this and keep discarding that way. We've got Siphon Insight here. We've got Elderfang Disciple. We've got Acquisitions Expert. We've got quite a lot of stuff. Now, to add into this, we do have a Delver as a 3-of. Kind of an interesting include. I don't know that I 100% agree with that, but we'll try it out. We'll see. I don't want to take away what the deck initially was. Deadly Dispute is in here, of course, as we are able to draw some cards into our deck. Meathook Massacre to kind of blow up the board. Memory Deluge to draw us a bunch more stuff. And then, of course, Blood on the Snow, which is hopefully going to be able to sweep the board a good bit and then maybe bring back either Tergrid or Lier as needed. So a very interesting list. I know we've played a lot of Dimir stuff this week, but I mean, it just kind of makes sense. We've been playing a lot in that realm just because it's kind of good. So we're going to give it a shot. We'll see how we do here, guys. Hopefully it's a really fun time. But let's, without further ado, let's jump into game 1. All right, guys, here we are for game number 1. And this is an interesting hand. We actually don't have a whole lot to do, but we can actually jump the Lantern out on turn 4. I'm gonna try it. We'll see how this works. Again, this is a learning experience for us as well as just hopefully a fun time for you guys to watch. I've not tested this deck, but I like the idea of it. I love the idea of being able to discard and steal a bunch of the opponent's stuff. Oh, interesting. So I actually think we throw back a Tergrid. That's actually kind of fine with me. Let's play one of our own Elderfang Disciples and make them discard a card and see what we hit. Interesting. So Mardu? Wouldn't have expected Mardu, but that's cool. I'm into it. There's another Disciple. I think we throw back this. We can play the Hall this turn since we don't really need to worry about it. I'll block. That's fine. We kind of want our stuff to die. Obviously, they're going to try and reanimate or do some shenanigans there, and that's kind of fine. We've got plenty of lands we can discard here, so they're gonna just play a bunch of life gain, it looks like. Interesting. Okay. Perfect. So let's go ahead. Let's actually just play the Lantern. And we'll go ahead and force them to make a choice here. We'll see what they want to do. They're just going to take the 3. That's perfectly fine. Just with this alone, we do outpace them, which is quite nice. Sure, we'll throw the land back. Maybe it was Deadly Dispute, actually, but that's okay. They're going to exile a card from our graveyard? No? Okay. Kind of expected them to exile a card from our graveyard. That was interesting. Oh, very nice. This just doesn't do anything. That's the only problem. So obviously we want to do this. Let's get that going. And I think the play is just going to be to Memory Deluge. We do kind of want to hit a land here. Ooh, Blood on the Snow. And I guess just this. We could have cut them off on red, I suppose, but I think that's okay. We can Blood on the Snow and get back just like an Elderfang or something like that. We don't have a whole lot because we've only got 2 snow lands here, which kind of sucks, but okay, 3. That's a little better. Let's go ahead and do this. I mean, at some point, I guess we can just untap this and keep going. Nah, let's do this. Let's just swing things in our favor a little bit here. This is a bit of an aggressive play, but given that they've only got, like, 4 lands, no cards in hand, like, I feel like it's worth it. And there we go. They're just gonna... So they could start leveling these up, but it's might be a little too late for them here, which is kind of the hope. All right, let's do this. They're gonna take the 3. I like it. Let's go ahead and attack in here. I'm actually gonna be a bit aggressive and do this. The only reason I'm doing this is if we happen to draw something a little more powerful, that's obviously great for us. All right, cool. Let's throw Delver out. I'm gonna throw out the Disciples here as well, I think. We just kind of want to end the game. Not necessarily all that exciting of a turn, but this really sets us up to do a lot more next turn. I'll reveal that. That flips Delver. That's very, very good. I think we just activate Hall. Truth be told, I think this is just the most reasonable attack. So they can block here. 7. Yeah, they have to block that. I mean, they literally, like, have to block this, so... Cool. Let's go ahead and do this. Target them. Yeah, I mean, I think that's fairly straightforward. Like, they're at 3 now, so, like, I think the play is easy, just kill them. This gets Delver to... Yeah, there we go. Awesome, we got it. That was really good. We didn't actually get to see Tergrid and Lier kind of work together, but that's okay. It still worked really well. So let's jump into game 2, guys. All right, guys, here we are for game number 2. And unfortunately, I don't think we can keep this hand. If one of these was black, these lands, I would feel a lot better about keeping it. But without that, I think that's near impossible to do. I will keep this. And I actually think it's Lier that we put back. Don't love this, but we might be able to get a blue mana off of the Field of Ruin is my hope. And I just don't want to go down to less cards in hand at this point. Like, that's a rough place to be. Let's go ahead and get the Elderfang out there. That's going to get a card out of hand for the opponent, which is fantastic. You do want to hit these as early as you can, obviously, so we can get them out of there. But next turn we can actually... Well, maybe not. We could Meathook Massacre if we felt like it. I don't know that we feel like it. Huh. Yeah, I don't think we do. I think we just end up passing here. The reason being, we can at least block here for a turn and save ourselves a point of damage. It's not great. Well, I guess it equates to about the same thing, to be honest, but I also don't particularly feel the need to give them a learn trigger here. Okay, they're gonna do it anyway. Maybe that was incorrect then. I forgot that you can sacrifice with this. That was just a mistake on my end, but that's fine. All right. They're gonna take a Environmental Sciences. Might as well go ahead and play it, I suppose, unless they've got some kind of instance, which could be Vanishing Verse, could be a lot of stuff. Fateful Absence. But no. It is not that. All right. Unfortunately, hitting some land issues. Let's see. What can we do? Very little. I think we just have to pass. Again, I don't really want to throw that Meathook Massacre out quite yet. Okay, that's actually really helpful. So we're going to wait till the end of the turn and then hit him with this. So this is going to give us blue. Now they obviously get to search up a land too, that's fine. I really need a blue mana. Really any lands would be great, but blue is definitely the goal here. Definitely want to... these snow lands are coming in clutch though, because we're able eventually to blood on the snow and hopefully sweep their board if they play more, you know, merchants, whatever. Interesting. Huh. We can instant speed do that if we would like. I don't know what the right play is here. I think what I'm gonna do is actually just pass. We've got Deadly Dispute and Siphon Insight up. Deadly Dispute obviously spits out a treasure token for us, and we can actually do both if we would like. But I kind of want to see if they attack in first. Sure. Resolve, they get their treasure token, that's fine. So if they attack in, perfect. So we're going to end up blocking and then using Deadly Dispute. Great. Let's do that. And then we can decide if we want to Siphon Insight off of the treasure token or not. Now this is only saving 1 damage. Wow, seriously, still no land. That's amazing. Let's go ahead and do it then. If we hit... I assume we can just play lands off of this, which would be really helpful, to be honest. Alright, cool. Alright, we got a Shambling Ghast. I mean, truthfully, though, you can throw this out and just get a treasure token, so I'm not that opposed, but unfortunately, this game, we're just having mana issues. I mean, there's not much we can do about it. There's Loth. That's terrifying. Yep. Look, a land. So we can do that. Throw the Shambling Ghast out there. Goodness. We can just Meathook Massacre for 1, which would take care of these 2, but that's not that great. I'm gonna throw Delver out. What this sets up is a turn where we can Meathook Massacre for 1 and not kill Delver, but hopefully kill Loth. Maybe. We'll see. Of course, now we're just gonna hit lands off the top. But that's okay. I don't know. We'll see. It would be helpful just to be able to sweep entirely too. So like, there is a world where we just try and build up for a big Meathook Massacre. Sure. I'm gonna say no blocks. We're gonna take the 4. That is a substantial chunk of damage, of course, so we do have to keep that in mind, but... Okay. Another creature for us to kill, which is quite good. Alright, give me an instant or sorcery, please. Perfect. Okay. So they should not have attacked with that. That was, I think, a bit of a mistake. So first things first. We are gonna try very hard to kill Loth. Now, we do have Deadly Dispute up, which is great as well. If we needed to, we could sack it, but we got it. I like it. Perfect. Now, do we Meathook Massacre for 2? And just sweep what we can of their board? I guess they can just sacrifice here to keep this around, though. Which doesn't seem great. This doesn't get trampled, though. It's a weird place to be. Let's go ahead and throw out another Delver here, and I think we're just going to leave up the Deadly Dispute as a block. I really wish we had just more land. We need more land. But what we can do is block with the Shambling Ghast, which is great. That'll block this 2/2, I'm sure, but maybe not. Maybe they don't want to. Interesting. If we do this... Curious to see what they decide to do here. I'm gonna sacrifice a Delver. I know that doesn't seem all that great, but I think it's okay. The reason being, we get a treasure token, which is gonna help us play Tergrid, and draw 2 cards. How do we not hit lands? That is amazing to me. How have we not hit a land? So the good news is here, what we can actually do is go ahead and take this out. Now they can sacrifice this if they want. It doesn't really matter to draw a card. But we're gonna force the issue and just get those off of the field here. And I think that's the right call, truthfully. Now the question is, do we want to Deadly Dispute the Delver with the expectation that we're just going to Meathook Massacre this coming turn? That could very well be a play. Sure. We've got 2, we could do it for just 3. Potentially 4 if we get a land off of this. I'm gonna try it. All right, this is a bit of a risky play, but what we're gonna try and do is hit a land off of this draw. So if we can draw at least 1 land, what we can do is we can play the Meathook Massacre. How? Oh my gosh. How have we not hit a land? I mean, this is amazing. Truthfully, this is like terrible, but amazing. So we can do it for 3, which is not that great. Wow. This is so bad. All right, I'm gonna Siphon Insight really quick. Let's see if we can get a land off of theirs. Give me something. Perfect. Let's take that land. We just needed a land, so like, I know that that's not that exciting, but we kind of just had to do it. Now the trick is we don't want to play too much off of our... This is a terrible place to be. Man, this is such a terrible place to be, but I think we're just going to end up discarding here. We'll discard the Siphon Insight and hope we don't die this turn. I mean, we've got Blood on the Snow available to us now, which is actually quite good. And maybe we actually should have discarded like a Tergrid. That would have been much better, actually, but that's fine. Yeah, hit us, do the thing. So they can sacrifice 1 of these to draw a card in response to the Blood on the Snow. I mean, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. Oh, they're gonna do it now. Okay. Resolve all. Of course, now we're gonna hit a land off the top, and we could have played something this past turn, but that's fine. This is an odd game. I'm very surprised they haven't just been able to kill us quite yet. That's fine. Alright. Okay, no land off the top. In a weird way, that makes me feel better. Destroy all creatures. We should have discarded a Tergrid, that was a mistake. But that's fine. They definitely are going to want to just draw a card here. What an odd time this has been. Cool. On the plus side, we have like 1,000,000 cards in hand, so... Alright. That's so annoying. That's so good. The somewhat good news here is we do have Tergrid coming at some point, and we could actually, I mean, if we get a land, we can play Lier and then Blood on the Snow and get Lier back off of the Blood on the Snow, which is kind of a sick way to do it. Yes, I know, you can rebuild like crazy, it's fine. We do have Meathook Massacre as well at some point. For 4. Okay. And I think we just go for it here. Yeah, we like have to. So they can't, I guess they can sacrifice and keep the Flesh Taker, but they're not gonna have any creatures left, which is kind of helpful. Alternatively, they can just draw a card with the Merchant. I don't know, dude. This has been the strangest game. This is also a very long game. I'm very surprised we haven't been killed yet, to be honest. I figured they would have been able to. They could have been more aggressive with their Skullport Merchants, I think. Okay, so they're going to choose to draw a card. That's fine. Interesting. Okay. Why would you not save this? Or draw another card, for that matter. Whatever. Alright, we gained a little bit of life. We've padded our life total slightly. And they've got another Skullport Merchant. Okay. Witch, sure. Man, what a time. We should very well be dead at this point. Interesting. Rite of Oblivion on the Meathook Massacre. That's kind of fine. A Duress. Alright, let's just double check. What's in our graveyard at this point? Nothing we would be able to play off of Lier. So that's helpful to know. Let's Duress. Cancel. 3, 4, 5. Let's play Tergrid. I guess this doesn't hit permanents, so it really doesn't matter. But maybe we should have Duressed first. Alright. Again, that doesn't really matter. They're not going to hit a permanent with this. We can't hit a permanent with this. So we do get to see their hand here, though, which is quite nice. Oh, perfect. Let's get Blood on the Snow out of there. Ooh, that's actually really helpful. Because they could have just swept after playing the Forgotten Archangel, and they would have been able to really do some damage. All right. Here we are. We get hit for 1. Yeah. Can't do anything about it. Yep, I get it. So we actually get the Witch here. The nice thing about this is we do actually have a sideboard with lessons in it, for the simple fact of this exact situation, which is kind of cool. Well thought out by MTG Malone, because now we can actually just learn off of this and get something good. So very, very well played on that end. All right, what you gonna do? I assume just play nothing. All right, whatever. So we can do this. Actually, I do think this is the play. So we can do this, and then we can Duress and get Mascot Exhibition out of hand, which I think is actually worthwhile here. This also sets up for a Blood on the Snow, which is helpful. I'm not gonna attack with the Witch, funny enough. Yeah, let's take this. What is this other card? Oh, it's Draco Lich. Okay. Or do I? No, I don't think I do. I kind of want to leave this up as a blocker, just in case they're gonna play this guy here, yeah. What a time. Okay. Yep. We are definitely gonna do this. Cool. We could have saved it and, like, waited to block, but I don't really see a reason to. Truth be told, we can just Mascot Exhibition here, which I don't think is a bad play. They can, from your graveyard, if a creature... Yeah, okay. So they just get to replay this guy. That's kind of the fun part about the Draco Lich. It's just super, super good. Alright. So we can just Blood on the Snow just to get rid of everything. And then what, play Delver? Oh, we can also discard the card out of the hand. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna destroy all creatures. Hear me out. Hear me out with this. So we're gonna destroy everything. They're gonna sacrifice, I assume, this guy. We'll see. Maybe this guy. I don't know. Alright, cool. You did it. They can actually do this twice. Oh, this doesn't work as well as I hoped. Alright. So now we can bring something back. Do we want to just bring back the Disciple or the Lier? I guess it's just the Lier. That's probably just the right call. And let's throw Delver out. I wanted to do that before they got the Archangel down, just so we could get rid of everything. Like, I feel like that's worthwhile. My thought was if we brought back an Elderfang Disciple, we could have gotten this out of hand not remembering, of course, that they can just draw a card. So that kind of stops that plan. But that's fine. Okay, sure. Annoying, not the end of the world. Give me something. Okay, decline. Decline. There we go. Let's do this. I'm gonna just play the Tergrid here. They can exile it if they want. Alright, I guess we're stealing a land. No attacks. Truthfully, them just killing Tergrid is definitely the right call. We do have the Mascot Exhibition, though, that could theoretically help us win the game. I don't know. We're pretty dead here. I still am like amazed that we've managed to live this long, because there's no reason in the world that we should have. So we can just start stealing more stuff though, which is good. This is a long game. We're at 26 minutes on the recording at this point. We may only get 2 games in, guys, I'll be honest. I'm not gonna block. We're gonna take it. I want to keep this around in case we can get something here. Give me something. Come on. Or decline. Okay. Do we just Mascot Exhibition? Yeah, probably. That's just good enough to warrant playing. We'll play their land, of course, since we don't then need to play ours, and we'll pass. Man, what a game. This is such a weird one. A Blood on the Snow would not go amiss right now. Yep. Actually, all right, hear me out. This is so risky. I guess they can just kill with this, but that's fine. All right. Decline. Oh, wait, actually. This is ridiculous. Okay, for 5. I mean, they get some of this stuff back in hand here, for sure, but I guess we could have attacked first, but I don't think it's really gonna matter. This is so strange, guys. This is such a strange one. All right, yeah, do it. So I guess they can keep the Flesh Taker. Do we just die then? Honestly, at this point, I don't care. I guess we don't just immediately die. We gain some life out of this. Don't we? No, they just lose the life. Okay, so we are just dead. Alright, good. We just killed ourselves. What in the world is this game? Alright, just out of curiosity, what could we have hit off the top here and played instead? Alright, cool. I'm gonna concede. Wow. What a game. Do we go for one more? I think we try. I think we try for one more. We'll try and be quick with it, but let's jump into a game 3. All right, guys. Wow. What a game. We are going to try for this game 3. We'll see how it goes. So far, we haven't gotten to see the deck really do its thing. I mean, we definitely won game 1, which is good, but like game 2 is a rough one. So let's see what we can do here. Delver's a great turn 1 play. Hopefully we hit an instant or sorcery off the top, and then we do have Deadly Dispute we can leave up to do something about this. No Way Out is also a card that I haven't yet played with, so I'm kind of curious to see how that goes. Well, that's a little sad, but okay. Deadly Dispute with No Way Out seems quite good. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and do it. I mean, they might have a negate or something here, but I think we just have to go for it. And hope for the best. If they do, that kind of sucks. But that might open up the way for a Memory Deluge. Now, I'm curious to see if they decide they want to remove this or not. I would suggest not, but... Alright, let's attack in. I'm just gonna Deadly Dispute it right now. Cancel. Alright, now I'm gonna just do it. I just want to see if they would block. I didn't think they would, but might as well try. Awesome. So let's Disciple. Get another card out of hand here. Kind of an odd play, I know, but I thought it might be worth it. I really didn't think they would trade that off, but gotta try. We do have the Blood on the Snow, which will be helpful to remove this. All too happy to block here. We don't particularly want to give them extra cards, so I think that that's worth it. Now, how do we want to do this? We can just Memory Deluge. Alternatively, we can Blood on the Snow. Yeah, I think... So weirdly, I think this is worth it. The reason being we can get Elderfang Disciple back and get another card out of hand. We're just going to keep the discard train going. And annoy the heck out of them. Oh, we got a Xanathar out of hand. That's very good. Oh, that's terrifying. Okay. Let's Memory Deluge. None of this is very good. All right, let's take these two. Play you. I do think the play is just to draw more. We need to get a sweeper at this point. And I will play the Delver off of this. If we get an instant or sorcery, it's at least a blocker. I mean, it's not great, but it might give us an extra turn. Yep. Alright, that's terrifying. Yep. Yep. They just drew 4 cards off of that. That's so good. Alright. Yep. Clearly they've got something they can do. And it might just be Blood Chief's Thirst or something. Give me a Blood on the Snow, please. Alright. I wish this was better, because it's not that great, but... I mean, we're gonna do it. Oh, thank goodness. At least we get something out of there. It's a permanent, too. Take action. Let's take it. Let's see. I don't know what's the right call here. I think it's this, because we do need to draw further into our deck. Okay, Meathook Massacre. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll throw the Field of Ruin back, because I don't think we'll need it here. Whew! Alright, we have a fighting chance. I mean, it's not ideal, but we do have a chance here. We might be able to sweep the board. Okay, they are gonna try and go for this. Interesting. Oh, that's fascinating. I'm wondering, like, I don't know that that's the right call. Oh, they oopsed it. Okay. Let's draw 2. Let's get further into the deck before we do anything else. There's a Lier also. That's quite good. I'm gonna put this back. Let's play Field of Ruin. Let's attack in. Counter target spell. They can't play this though. Okay, yeah, that was a mistake on their end. So if they want to block this, great. If not, they take 4. Perfect. Okay. We're gonna do it for 5. We're gonna sweep. And now they're just down to you find the villain's lair, and we've got a grip full of relatively decent stuff. And a planeswalker on the field. That seems pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna play Lier. This just cancels this out completely. Which is quite good. I guess we can just make them discard. I'm gonna try and do this and finish the game pretty quickly here, I think. Yeah, let's just do this. It's not super exciting, I know, but it just gets the card out of hand. All right. Curious to see how this plays out now. This is interesting. Can't be blocked this turn. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that was kind of sick. All right, we now have a giant 8/8, which is quite good. We can actually do even more than that if we want. I'm just gonna cast it for 4. Let's take Blood on the Snow and a land. That's good. Let's play said land. I guess we could have left that in hand. That would have been better. We just Memory Deluge again? Yeah, let's just do it. Let's take a second Tergrid and Elderfang Disciple. Let's attack in with you and you. So they definitely have to block one of these two. Oh. Okay. We did it, I guess. That was an anticlimactic ending. All right, let's chat about the deck. What? All right, very, very interesting games. That game too was so long, it was excessive, but it was actually really interesting. As you can tell though, the deck was kind of cool. Do I think it functions well in the late game? That's kind of my if. I think it does in the sense that it rebuilds very quickly because you have Blood on the Snow and that kind of stuff, but I think any Dimir control deck is going to be able to do that. I do really like the discard theme to the list. I think it worked out fairly well. The only thing that I would say is the ceiling for this deck is quite high, and I don't think it's often that you will reach that ceiling. I don't think very often you're going to be able to get Tergrid down, start discarding by replaying stuff from the graveyard with Lier, and actually have all that much to do solely because by that point, your opponent doesn't have very many cards in hand usually. And so maybe that's incorrect, I don't know, but I mean, it functioned pretty well. We got 2 wins. Again, MTG Malone, thank you so much for creating this list. It's a very fun one. But I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. I know we've been playing a lot of Dimir this week, but I think it was worth it. This was a pretty cool one. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know it was a bit of a long one. I appreciate you hanging in there. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and of course subscribe if you are not already. But thank you so much, guys. I will see you very soon for some more gameplay videos.